So that's the conversation that's really fueling Charles Barkley, where people are like, dog, maybe because you didn't like the NBA or you guys always griping about the NBA, that they actually did have that Waldorf Astoria hamburger with the Grey Poupon and say, I ain't saying nothing, but if they don't have to be on the air all the time, hey, do what you do, ESPN. So Barkley caught wind of this. He caught Colin's theory about it as Colin was saying it in conjecture. And we got to have the freedom and allowance to say some things that are not exactly fact or true, but we all got common sense. We all got the spidey sense. We got to have a world where we can use our spidey sense. If not, then everything is just literal until it happens, and nothing happens until it happens. And we can't live in that world. So conjecture is necessary if it's responsible. Well, I don't think that Charles Barkley think it was.
2 months. There was no reason for us to be off for 2 months.
Why not?
And then you got fools on television.
It was Christmas, man.
I'm happy. Listen,
it's a month.
First of all, Christmas.
Why was there no reason for us to be off?
Christmas is the worst holiday in the history of civilization. All you do is waste money. Hate Christmas. You know that.
What does that have to do with us working Christmas Day 5 days?
Oh, we work Christmas Day.
I know. So you said it's been 2 months since we were on.
Yeah, but we only work once in 2 months.
It's been a month.
And let me tell you something.
14 hours in one day.
And I feel overworked.
Can I look at this camera right here?
Yes.
Okay, there's some fools at home or on the internet. They're at home now, saying that we were talking bad about the players, so they made us work less. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. This is already scheduled.
Nice catch, by the way.
Because you know what, I really
know. Do you realize how scheduled
come on, man. These guys are like, well, you know, these guys, they don't put them on the shelf because they don't want them on TV. Man, y'all need to shut the hell up. This was already planned months and months ago. All I said was, I would like to work more.
But we're going to be so heavy on the back end.
I know.
We work 3 days next week.
I know.
Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday. Then we go home. All of the playoffs, all of the finals.
The only point I made.
It's heavy back end.
I know. And we could have.
When the games really mean something.
Well, they all mean something.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but they really mean something.
You don't think the cup mean anything?
You gonna watch the Sacramento New Orleans game?
Not if y'all paid me.
Okay, then it don't mean anything.
Not if y'all paid me. I'm not watching Sacramento.
It was a lot there. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. Beat it up in the comments because we about to beat this topic up a little bit. Oh, man. Yeah, Chuck, look, I need whatever Chuck is doing in terms of that nighttime, because that's when I get caught slipping. Nighttime. That last meal is, that's a bad deal for me. I lose it, but Chuck's lost a lot of weight, looking good. You know, when I first heard it, I thought he was talking about Colin. But now I'm starting to think he's talking about me, but I was talking about Colin. So maybe it is me. I don't know. I am at home, so that's part of it. I am on the internet, but I think Colin was at home. Colin was on the show, but he's also at home on the internet doing his show, his podcast. I don't know, but this whole world where people, they talking about you, but they ain't talking about you, I don't like to really investigate that, because I'm like, if you ain't gonna say it, then I shouldn't insert myself. But I'm also not crazy. So anyway, I hope it ain't me, but if I actually do hope it is me, because I'm about to say something again. Yes, it was planned not for you to be on early. Okay. And it was planned for you guys to be on with a heavy load later, because later is greater. Like, that shouldn't even be an argument, but that sounded like it was like a little pushback. Like, we're not even keeping it real now. Like, dog, it's okay. We see your sketch. It's like an airplane. You're not a helicopter show. You're an airplane. You're a jumbo jet. You're Air Force One. You're the best show on TV for sports, people say, right? So guess what? That sucker goes like this. Right? It ain't a helicopter. Like, they're going to take their time, ease you in, get you warmed up, get everybody acclimated. They're on a new network, same old show, and then, whoa, let's go. I thought that was simple. Now, the motivation to do that may not be all pure. Okay? Adam Silver, when Adam Silver went on Amazon, and you got a problem with the analysis, have a problem with Adam. Adam got out of his way to say, this is what we want. All I know, in a relative world, that means there's something you don't want. There's something you don't like. And there's been times where Adam Silver's also been on other shows where he's like, look, we're dealing with a lot of the connotation and the perception that the NBA is not good. And he's always trying to fight, show you this rating over here. On Wednesday night at 9:38 p.m., we had this rating that reminds us of the 97, 98 season. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying. And I'm not saying give him a participation trophy, but at the same time, he's like, dog, our best show is almost satire, if not just straight mockery, or not keeping it real about today's NBA. But a lot of people, I don't know if y'all been brainwashed or y'all really believe the NBA sucks. I can't believe it. I go to NBA games and I'm still in awe. I'm going tonight. Clippers, Brooklyn, taking my son MJ. That boy will stay up all night if you let him go to an NBA game. He's like, whoa. But it's weird if he also is already picking up on some of that guy's sorry. That guy ain't good. He laughs at air balls right now, even though his ass airballed a free throw before too. I'm like, oh. And look, I don't live in utopia, so I ain't stupid, but at the same time, this is coming from somewhere. This is coming from somewhere where Barkley, even his own set, was like, dog, why are you saying we ain't working? We are. So he kind of caused it himself because he was like, we ain't working, but they're like, we are. We worked on Christmas and other times. Well, and then he's like, well, no, but yeah, and that's a stupid holiday. But more importantly, if you want to, they already planned this. Okay, so if they already planned it, why are you acting so perturbed when people are saying why this happened? Maybe hit dogs holler. Maybe they don't. I don't know. So long story short, we're going to see a lot more of them. And this is what's so funny. This is why I don't fight. Because think about it. Barkley wants to work more. Now, he could pit this against Colin, but Colin wanted to see the show more. Colin literally said the show used to feel big. Now it's invisible. Right? It's invisible. Where is it? They saying the same thing different ways. That's why you should never fight. Just talk. And if you can't talk, you start calling people out their names. If you can't do that, then you start putting hands on people. We get how it goes. We know the escalation. But everyone wants to see the show more. And now we're going to see the show more, except maybe Adam Silver, who's like, I do want to see the show more, but I do want them to be more positive, but he can't get that across. He better work on them Amazon cats. Simple as that. Simple as that. So this is a good summation I saw. You guys don't watch the games. Somebody said about the crew. And look, it's so funny they wrote this because I literally watched Barkley last night. Ernie teed him up for a good joke about something that happened with him and the play-by-play guy, Mark, I forget his name. God, that's sad. Anyway, and Ernie was like, what happened in Miami? What? Barkley said. He said, what happened in Miami? What? Which time? And then Barkley said, well, I was watching the Auburn game or Alabama game. So you guys don't watch the games? Whatever. No one has to watch all the games, but, a lot of people fake it. You don't know the players. You hate the league today. You all have agendas. You're all jealous of the money being made. That's more of a Shaq comment I hear a lot. You're a terrible representation of the league you're supposed to be supporting, and now you're telling fans to shut the funk up. Awful. Yeah, you got a point there. But it's different. They don't work for NBA TV. You know what I mean? Like NBA TV, oh, you watch that. Oh, that's going to be Hallmark cards. They write nothing but love letters to the NBA. So that's how that game goes. I get it.
Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. VINIA, not a powder, not a pill.
It's the Daily Chews 2X formula. And yeah, they taste good too.
It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.